What if I told you that right now at this very moment, there's a woman in your life who's desperately trying to tell you she's interested and you're completely missing it? That's right, fellas. While you've been searching for grand gestures and obvious signs, she's been dropping subtle hints that might as well be written in invisible ink. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the secret signals that 99% of men miss, signals that scream, "I'm into you," without saying a word. We're about to turn you into a mind-reading maestro that'll make women wonder if you've got psychic powers. 1. Playful complaints. All right, gents, let's kick things off with a curveball. When a woman's into you, she might start complaining. That's right, you heard me. But we're not talking about genuine gripes here. We're talking about playful, teasing complaints that are actually signs of affection. Picture this. She rolls her eyes and says, "Do you always have to look so good? It's distracting." Or maybe she playfully whines, "Stop making me laugh so much. My cheeks hurt." These aren't real complaints. Fellas, they're her way of flirting with you. Why does this work? It's all about creating a playful, intimate dynamic. By mock complaining, she's establishing an inside joke between the two of you. It's her way of saying, "Hey, I'm comfortable enough with you to tease you." But here's the kicker. It's not just what she says, it's how she says it. Look for that mischievous glint in her eye, that barely suppressed smile. If she's struggling to keep a straight face while complaining, you're in the green zone, my friend. So the next time a woman grumbles about your dad jokes or your uncanny ability to always pick the best item on the menu, don't take it at face value. She might just be telling you she's interested in the most roundabout way possible. 2. Reflecting your mood. Now, gentlemen, we're diving into the world of emotional synchronicity. When a woman's interested in you, she becomes a mirror, not of your dashing good looks, but of your emotions. It's like she's tuned into your personal radio frequency. Here's how it works. If you're excited about something, she'll match your enthusiasm, even if she doesn't fully understand why you're so pumped about that new tech gadget. If you're feeling down, her mood will dip too, and she'll try to comfort you. His mirroring isn't just about big emotions, it's in the subtle stuff too. Your body language, your tone of voice, even your energy level. She's subconsciously matching it all. It's her way of saying, "Hey, we're on the same wavelength." But here's the real magic. This mirroring creates a powerful connection. It makes you feel understood, doesn't it? And that feeling of being truly gotten by someone is intoxicating. Now, don't confuse this with her being a yes woman. A woman who's genuinely interested will also challenge you when needed. But when it comes to emotional states, she's right there with you, riding the waves. So gents, pay attention to the woman who laughs a little louder at your jokes, who leans in when you're speaking softly, who seems to just get you. She's not just being polite, she's showing you she's tuned into your frequency. 3. Borrowing your items. All right. Fellas, time to talk about the art of the borrow. When a woman starts asking to borrow your stuff, it's not because she's forgetful or unprepared. Oh no! It's a clever ploy to create a connection with you. Picture this. You're out on a chilly evening, and she says, "Brr, it's cold. Can I borrow your jacket?" Now, she probably has her own jacket at home. Heck, she might even have one in her car, but by borrowing yours, she's creating a situation where she's literally wrapped up in something of yours. Or maybe she asks to borrow your phone to make a call, even though hers is right there in her purse. What's she really doing? She's creating an opportunity to get close to you, to touch something that belongs to you. When she returns your item, pay attention. Does she linger a bit? Does she mention how nice it smells or how comfortable it was? That's her way of saying she enjoyed the intimate connection of using something of yours. And let's not forget the classic move of accidentally keeping something of yours. If she borrows a book or a sweatshirt and conveniently forgets to return it, congratulations, she now has a perfect excuse to see you again. So gents, the next time a woman asks to borrow something of yours, know that she's not just after your stuff, she's after you. 4. Offering to share food. Listen up, because we're about to delve into the sensual world of shared sustenance. When a woman offers you a bite of her food or a sip of her drink, she's not just being polite or generous, she's inviting you into her personal space in a very intimate way. Think about it. Eating and drinking are pretty personal activities. We don't just share our food with anyone. So when she holds out her fork and says, "You've got to try this," what she's really saying is, "I want to share something personal with you." But it goes deeper than that. By offering you a taste, she's creating a shared experience. You're both tasting the same thing at the same time. It's a small but powerful way of connecting. And let's not ignore the sensual aspect. Watching you eat or drink something she's offered can be a turn-on for her. It's a way for her to imagine other, more intimate scenarios. Here's a pro tip. If she offers you a sip of her drink, take note of where she was drinking from. If she turns the glass so you drink from the same spot her lips were just on, that's basically an indirect kiss. Smooth move on her part, right? So, gentlemen, The next time a woman offers you a bite of her dessert or a sip of her cocktail, recognize it for what it is, an invitation to get closer. 5. Repeatedly fixing her appearance. All right, it's time to talk about the not-so-subtle art of preening. When a woman is constantly adjusting her appearance around you, she's not just being fussy or self-conscious. She's putting on a show, and you're the intended audience. Here's how it works. You might notice her running her fingers through her hair more often, smoothing down her clothes or reapplying her lipstick. She might accidentally drop something just so she can bend over and pick it up. All of these moves, they're designed to draw your attention to her best features. But it's not just about looking good. This repeated fixing is also a sign of nervousness, the good kind. Your presence is making her a little jittery, a little more aware of herself, and that awareness translates into these little adjustments. Here's where it gets interesting. These moves are often subconscious. She might not even realize she's doing it. It's her body's way of saying, "Hey, look at me. I want you to find me attractive." Now, don't confuse this with general fidgeting. The key is that these adjustments are meant to enhance her appearance. She's not just moving restlessly, she's highlighting her best assets. So fellas, the next time you notice a woman seeming extra aware of her appearance around you, take it as a compliment. She's putting in the effort because she wants to look her best for you. 6. Showing up early or staying late. Listen up, because we're about to talk about the ultimate sacrifice in our fast-paced world, time. When a woman consistently shows up early to meet you or lingers long after everyone else has left, she's not just bad at managing her schedule, she's investing her most precious resource in you. Think about it, in a world where we're all constantly rushing from one thing to the next, choosing to spend extra time with someone is a big deal. If she's showing up to the office early just to chat with you over coffee, or she's the last to leave the party because you're still there, she's sending you a clear message, you're worth her time. It's not just about the quantity of time, it's about the quality. These early arrivals and late departures often lead to more intimate one-on-one conversations. It's her way of creating opportunities for deeper connection away from the crowd. And let's not forget the effort involved. She's potentially rearranging her schedule, rushing through other tasks, or sacrificing sleep all to spend a few extra minutes with you. That's dedication, my friends. So gents, if you notice a woman consistently arriving early to your hangouts or lingering long after the credits roll on movie night, don't brush it off. She's not just punctual or a night owl. She's showing you that in her book, Your Prime Time. 7. Frequent blinking. All right, we're getting into some real secret agent stuff now. We're talking about involuntary physical reactions that she can't control even if she wanted to. When a woman is into you, her blink rate might go into overdrive. Here's the science behind it. When we're nervous or excited, our sympathetic nervous system kicks into high gear. This is the same system responsible for our fight or flight response. One of the side effects, increased blinking. So if you notice her batting those eyelashes at a rate that would make a hummingbird jealous, it's not just flirting, although that might be part of it. It's her body's involuntary response to being around someone she's attracted to, namely you. But here's the tricky part. This increased blinking often comes with dilated pupils. And let me tell you, gents, dilated pupils are like the body's way of saying, "I like what I see." It's an unconscious signal of arousal and interest. Now don't go staring deeply into her eyes, counting blinks, that's just creepy. But do pay attention. If you notice her blinking seems a bit more rapid than usual when she's talking to you, remember this is an unconscious reaction. She's not trying to send you a message with her eyelids, but her body is practically screaming that she's excited to be in your presence. 8. Subtly testing boundaries. Buckle up, gentlemen, because we're entering the exciting world of boundary testing. When a woman is interested in you, she might start gently pushing the limits of your comfort zone. But don't worry, this isn't about making you uncomfortable, it's about getting closer. Here's how it works. She might accidentally brush against you more often or find reasons to touch your arm or shoulder during conversation. Maybe she'll suggest activities that require close physical proximity, like teaching you a dance move or showing you how to perfect your golf swing. But it's not just about physical boundaries. She might also test your emotional limits by sharing personal stories and seeing if you reciprocate. Or she could challenge your intellect with playful debates, seeing how you handle a bit of friendly opposition. The key word here is subtle. She's not looking to make you uncomfortable. She's looking to see how you respond to increased intimacy. It's her way of gauging your interest and seeing if you're receptive to getting closer. Here's the real magic. How you respond to these tests can tell her a lot about your interest level. If you lean into her touch or open up when she shares something personal, you're sending the message that you're open to more. So gents, if you notice a woman gently pushing your boundaries, don't back away. Instead, see it for what it is, an invitation to step closer, to deepen your connection. Just remember, respect is key. Always ensure she's comfortable too. And there you have it. Gentlemen, the subtle signs that most men miss when a woman is interested in them. So what's next for you? Discover the physical reaction she has when she likes you, or learn what happens when you stop running after her. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.